Good evening. Tonight I'm going to sound like a drunk.
What?
Gay. Fucking shit.
Good evening, I'm Van Tu. You may have seen our newest reporter, AJ, on NBC North Dakota News, and he'll be joining the weekend news team as my co-anchor. Tell us a little bit about yourself, AJ.
Thanks, Van. I'm very excited. I graduated from West Virginia University, and I'm used to, you know, from being from the East Coast.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Wanted to congratulate Cliff Lee for his 1600th strikeout. A little bit of a tongue tie.
The Brewers came up with a handful of great.
Continue, koleżanko. Oh, Jezu. Oh, Boże.
He's out there with a kid like Cameron Robinson and what?
At the location where he dropped his police under that.
Auditors last year found the state. Hello, nice to see you.
250,000 people attending are safe.
It's affected so many people, from those Oakland parents up to the strangers who felt compelled tonight in Walnut Creek to come together for the vigil.
Car break-ins are down 28% this year.
Business still not completed here. Chris Houghton, the manager, still here on site.
Starting at Houghton Avenue and going all the way to State Avenue, drivers are down to the single lane in each direction.
Photojournalist Brad Rice shows us how a forestry instructor gets his students to make and play the North American the flute in this Traveling West Virginia segment.
Live in Old Town, Ken Body, Coin 6 News.
And we'll keep you up to date. Ken, thank you.
Chris Belisario, the stilt walker. I was originally going to come in between her legs, but yeah, that's not what was not going to happen. Would not have made for good TV had she fallen over. So we're not trying to create a liability.
When my son was teething, he used to like to take the big fat rubber end of my vibrating toothbrush and put it in his mouth on. Okay. And he'd just kind of sit there like, oh yeah, that feels good. That hits a spot. My gums are itchy.
I am being joined right now by Mickey, the baboon, and we're going to be, he's trying to cop a feel a little bit, but we're going to be talking a little bit about the Lodi Grape Festival that is happening this weekend, starting today.
The Martin Luther King Monument.
It's been a key inaugural spot
of the Mahasabadama Maharaj.
This is a
don't have IFB. I don't know when we're going. Neither does Jim. I can't get this fucking in there.
We apologize for that.
What this warning means for our area this weekend, Natalie?
This is going to be the death of me. This live stuff. I'm on? Now?
Same-sex marriage is legal in New Mexico. The High Court says it will wait until the issue makes its way through the lower courts.
Linda Carson, ABC7. Would you not eat my pants? Ah!
At the Community Shield game, much.
أوامر ما قبل افتتاح. This. Okay. Okay, ow.
Go ahead. I'm not going to get in trouble. It worked in practice. How did he get
But any nor'easter grinds up the sand. And Bill.
And rebuilt from the ground up.
Don't think that teacher should be allowed back at school. In Lake Station, Indiana, Roseanne Tejas.
I think as of right now, listening to all of the fans and fans behind me, they don't really care about that at this point.
This is the season that matters, and despite the fact that they've had such a tremendous amount of success during the regular season.
Via conduct, it says that I wanted to eat her pussy. Conduct. I've never said that in my life tour. I would never do that. I'm happily married. I've got more than enough to eat at home. Thank you very much.
Anything that was true?
He said, "Kapooyah, kapooyah!" And your boy that hell just came in. I looked at my
opened my door and I looked out my door and started hitting me in my head. I took off running, ran to my restroom, and then I called my mama to see was she all right.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms. Something is wrong here. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
Thank you very much for your time. And
either she homeless or she got problems. That's the only reason why she run to a black man.
Charles, thank you for being there, man.
They could get a new pope sooner than expected.
There's 6 shots of espresso in there.
The study's being published today in the Annals of Neurology.
There's still plenty of time to take part in our last Stuff a Bus event of the season.
Let's get to Fox 5's Linda Schmidt, who's live at Gracie Mansion tonight, where the family will be sitting Shiva tomorrow. Linda.
Illegal butt injections.
And Hugh Janus, turning 10. We'd mentioned...
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. It's one of those.
I totally fell for it, didn't I?
Especially when you're talking to young classical pianists.
Right there in the middle of your screen, and you can see that one dog is chained up right now.
Some 2,200 passengers are being blown on charter flights from the Bahamas to Maryland with a promise of a full refund and a future cruise.
For $64, a professional instructor will take you for a 3-hour heart-pounding lap ride. $190.
A 3-lap ride.
3-lap ride, thank you.
Not a lap ride.
Guys, I just met her. Yeah, fantastic. She has some nice titties.
Those stories, and Steve McKay has more on a soggy forecast.
Winter weather warning right now. Here's a live look at the Fox 6 snow stick. This is out on the weather dick.
Whoa! I am a smurf. Oh my goodness.
Not showing any rain in southwest Florida. It is showing Jeff Butera, though.
31 days until spring.
Wednesday, 59 degrees. Wednesday, there we go. That looks good. That looks good.
Here's the big picture. We've all had the hiccups before, right? Cypress to Copperfield as well. 5:36. Scattered showers and a couple of thunderstorms during the overnight.
Or on Sunday. The rest of us will clear out. Only 54 though. Bone chilling.
It's a beautiful shot this afternoon. You can, wow! Yeah, y'all! Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of cold today. Temps in the 30s. By tonight, we should see some clearing skies, all right? You have a good one.
Excuse me. The jury.
いらっしゃいます山本博さんとともにブエノスアイレスにいらっしゃいます。
他刚好跟苏贞昌见面，我问他说，我说那你有没有问苏贞昌他为什么不做副手？这位
Lola Rodríguez de Tiotlos, válgame Dios. Es que estoy trancado. R con R, y ra, ro, ri, ra.
Eat brains, we like the blood. We can eat them because they feed us, the only thing that keep us to be undead.
Congress, they still managed to get better approval than ratings than telemarketers, playground bullies, meth.
I don't know how to do meth labs.
Meth labs, STDs.
I don't know how to do STDs either.
Kim Kardashian. I was just waiting for that. And Lindsay Lohan.
Okay. She's always drunk. That's Lindsay Lohan. It's Lilo.
Oh my goodness.
Monique er ejeren af bilen her bag mig. Næste gang overvejer I...
Can you tell us a little more of what you saw?
I sure can. I was sitting on my front porch, grabbed a beer, and fuck her right in the pussy.
Back.
Well,
Do you live around here?
Yeah. Wow, you're super pretty. You want to go on a date sometime?
We're on the air live right now on KTLA, actually.
Here you see the clouds pushing on shore.
ETV has just learned the names of the 4 pilots who were on board the flight. They are Captain Sum Ting Wong, Wee Tu Lo, Ho Lee Fook, and Bang Ding Ao.
Make his first appearance. But in this case, LaBeouf did not have that, and LaBeouf obviously
LaBeouf, obviously.
Now, following her victory speech, Kim asked her and her supporters to say a prayer for Gina Roberson, who remains hospitalized for a stress-related illness. Kim says her and Gina will remain friends and work together in this Harrisburg community. Working for you tonight in Harrisburg, Dave Marcheski, ABC 27 News.
What a night. If you love drama, then you're a very happy person tonight. Never a dull moment with these Kings. At times, it looked like it wasn't going to happen. Then an incredible moment occurred late in the set.
A couple falling off of this boat in Key Largo, staying afloat for more than 14 hours, ending up in Hallandale Beach before being saved before things could get any worse.
Pants, honey. I'm worried about your pants. I'll tell you what. Did you hear that?
T store here in Houston were robbed at gunpoint because people knew that they were there with their cell phones, and there were a few people there. So I want people to be aware that if you decide that you're going to come out and wait in line, you got to take that into.
Aaron Hernandez did a lot of traveling there. He went to Miami. He went to California. They are curious to see if any tattoos, new ones, appeared on him at that time, in that time frame.
Sheriff's Department, no major disturbances. Everything has gone pretty smoothly. They say they've only had a couple arrests related to people who were drinking a little bit too much. Live in West Hollywood.
Fucking hot.
Whoa! I'm sorry. Christina Pascucci, KTLA 5 News. Back to you guys.
I want to bring in some of the fans. How nervous were you guys watching this game?
I was really nervous. Fuck her right in the pussy.
Okay, we just disregard that. Altogether, you can tell things are getting a little bit wild here.
O povo na ponta da língua, onde é que a gente vai? Olha lá, os turistas croatas, tudo bem, todo mundo muito simpático.
And you can get tickets online at Pick. Oh, no.
Well, you're thinking about sausage, so.
Pick. It is King of the Cabasa, so go to pickadick.com.
Building. I know the vacuum cleaner man. He's seen my tits. I know that's not going on TV, but it's true. It's true. I'm not here to lie to you. I was trying to get a hold of him.
Anything else you wanted to add about what you saw?
You want to see my tits?
I will not be making any comment. Oh my God, that hurt.
Elaine Campbell, who became a symbol for organ donation, is celebrating her 21st birthday in hospital.
I'm Nicole DiDonato, live in East Town, and those details coming up. Yeah.
Drive into the city, you see that there are lines at the gas stations, the grocery stores.
If you drive into the city, you see that there are lines at the gas stations.
It is really hard to stand up right now. Oh, not to mention the rain is just killing me. For whatever it's worth, I hope I'm making Tebow proud.
There is no sand. It's hitting up against the seawall, and also we're worried about that.
There's a shirtless man jogging wearing a horse mask. I'm not quite sure. Obviously wanting to get a little bit of attention. We are obliging him.
Yes,
but I
exactly.
also have to tell you, it's cold out here. I'm wearing all of this stuff, and I'm soaked through, and I'm cold. This guy, shirtless, I don't even know.
They want everybody who doesn't have a reason to be outside inside their homes. You heard from the mayor who said a number of people haven't left. That worries them, but at this point, if you haven't left, don't go out. You probably can't get out of Atlantic City anyway because the roads have become overwashed.
This is only the beginning, and so all of the warnings do need to be taken seriously. Of course, power outages could be a problem. That's never a good idea, folks.
Following the 2010 census, Myrtle Beach's MPO is moving.
You should try that.
Okay. I would love
Go
to.
ahead.
All
I
right.
want to see this. No. Nobody's serious.
Graphics chips. Also some good signs.
Both shows are not having technical difficulties, so I'm watching Spain.
Tony Abbott still needs to be elected first.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Come on, Ben, get your shit together.
That's all you got? Get your stuff together, that's what I meant to say.
I guess the game just ended. It ended in a tie. This is what my producer is telling me right now. Oh, there you go. There's the score. 89. Went down to the wire. 21 seconds left. Ended in a tie.
A little bit of what you see here. That's Wyclef Jean giving an interview. He is one of the many surrogates, you could say. Sorry? Wale, excuse me, Wale. Got my artist mixed up. Either way, we've seen a lot of artists. You've seen a lot of surrogates out on the campaign trail coming out for the president. And now you've seen sort of the surrogates come on out, and we can expect this. We saw a bunch of musicians out on the campaign trail. Bruce Springsteen for the president yesterday, Jay-Z for the president yesterday. And we've seen celebrities, will.i.am, good grief, man, I am tired. It's will.i.am, I'm sorry, I'm mixing up my artists here.
Flight costs go up too, so we could see fewer people driving.
Spun out right behind you. Did you see that, Adrian?
I know, I didn't, but now I did, so we're gonna
wow,
go
okay.
on it. Yeah, it looks like a cab gotten in an accident out here.
And probably shocked by the gas prices.
Trying to beat their world record for fist pumping. This isn't their live streaming. You know,
Okay. Yeah, we didn't need to see that. Thanks, Ray.
We go down to 76 for Friday. Come on, you remember that TV show? I love the 70s.
And that's going to allow, oh, son of a bitch. Why is this happening?
By and large, though, it is simply a lovely winter's day tomorrow. Bucket loads of sunshine across central and eastern areas.
42-31. And 14 second chance points.
Yeah, that's really big for Washington off those 11 offensive rebounds. Good hustle.
The Dallas Mavericks championship trophy was also on display this morning for fans to get an up-close look at just the trophy, of course.
Still fun to watch. Just stopped because of your reporting. Thank you so much for ruining the fun. Total, complete killjoy.
All right,
Something that's gone on for a decade and you've ruined it.
Okay,
Welcome to
okay.
Seattle.
Wow.
Well, Judy Kristen, with triple digits expected tomorrow, we may see scenes even more like this. People trying to beat the heat and trying to stay cool. And tomorrow, and people.
David, welcome news indeed. You know, a lot of these commuters having to deal with losing their home or their car. And then, excuse us for a second.
Michael, some of these businesses here along Ocean Boulevard, which you can see behind me, tell me they are some of the hardest hit spots.
I'm the Now, if you can only imagine, this interruption happened at the peak of the evening commute. So commuters who thought they were on their way home found themselves going nowhere at all.
Many of us will try to cool ourselves at swimming pools, maybe the river, lake, or a beach somewhere.
Need airspace, that type of stuff.
There are gay CEOs of major companies, and I reached out to many of them, and I have to say I got an extremely cool reception. Not one would allow to be named.
Well, I think Tim Cook is fairly open about the fact that he's gay at the head of Apple, isn't he? Oh dear, was that an error? Wow. I don't know. I thought not.
You just, yeah.
Check out this view, and I'm sorry, I'm suffering from hiccups all of a sudden. This should be interesting, right? See, there it goes again. Before we start to see that mix out, we'll see a couple of showers. We're starting to see some improvements, and then that should quickly mix out. For the highlands, excuse me, I'll see the clouds in place.
Fall on the grill and no, don't do that. Don't do that. We don't want to cover a story.
Well, you can see the level of expectancy. You can see the level of expectancy.
Good afternoon from the 7 Newsroom. I'm Jacqueline Felgate.
We have not gotten into the worst part of this storm yet. That is to come a little bit later on tonight. So obviously here at the College of Charleston, they're already having a good time.
I compare winter to be the Justin Bieber of seasons. It was kind of cute and exciting when it first started out, and now it's a bit obnoxious and should probably just stay in Canada.
Not really more accumulating snow, but just a biting, granular, kind of slushy, icy snow.
We're running very low impact on its dry snow, so your feet don't get wet.
Go ahead and keep on the run. I'm sorry to have kept you, but I appreciate you guys talking with us.
Stay warm.
All right, thanks. We've seen a lot of people out here, like you said, running, sledding, just enjoying it. One thing, oops. That can happen.
The barn was only used for 2 weeks of the year for breeding, so it wasn't insured.
And if you're making last-minute dinner plans, you may have a hard time getting in some of the titties in some of the city's top spots. We checked around at some local restaurants.
The unarmed boy got out of his car and said, "This S-H-I-T is going down now."
If you just say things naturally, it's fine.
Yeah.
Right? You know, they just think and fuck.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay.
We bleeped it.
Yes, we bleeped it. Good, good. All right.
The 3 victims were part of a CXS crew.
Fuck her right in the pussy. Working for Marvel, the Super Bowl commercial, did you get a lot of reaction to that Super Bowl commercial?
What Super Bowl commercial?
Oh. You know what? I've admit my mistake. You know what?
See, you're as crazy as the people on Twitter.
Right.
I'm not Lawrence Fishburne.
That's my fault. I know that. That was my fault. My mistake. You know what?
We don't all look alike.
Flog, you're
we may
exactly
be
right.
all black and famous.
You
but
are
we all don't look
guilty.
alike.
I am guilty.
Next question.
I am guilty.
He thought you were Bob Dylan.
Right. That's right.
You're the entertainment reporter.
I know.
You're the entertainment reporter for this station.
Flog.
And you don't know the difference between me and Lawrence Fishburne.
My mistake. I apologize.
Really?
I apologize.
I'm the other guy. I'm the other guy. The other one. What's in your wallet?
Right.
Onde causou curto-circuito esse equipamento causou curto-circuito em transformador e o próprio sistema desligou esses circuitos para que a falha não se estendesse ainda mais.
Ainda há risco de ter mais algum apagão aqui em Pouso Alegre, na nossa região?
Não, o nosso produto ele é exposto, então ele está sujeito a...
The panel said it welcomed the apology, but said some of the financial costs could have been avoided.
Toward fighting for freedom and fairness, which begins with legalizing marijuana here in Alaska. And as for this job, well, not that I have a choice, but fuck it, I quit.
It's just a normal iPhone 6, yeah, I didn't want a bigger one.
All right. We're doing the reveal. His name's Jack.
Best start to a Premier League season.
Let's remember that, of course, he played under Roberto Martinez at Wigan and at the
You come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. Come on. Nah, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit.
You know, we're doing live TV.
Hey, I don't care. What are you gonna do about it?
Is it nerve-wracking for you to do?
Tease? No. Hi. Hang on a second, guys. Are we talking about doing the story?
Ever since 2003, and this the 5 times this motherfucker been got.
You know, on the lighter side, though, Dave, I really appreciate. Dave gave me a mug like this.
I just have to say to you, we just heard during the break that this is your first day of work. Welcome. What a story you have. Okay. I guess Chris says I'm out here so long.
Royal correspondent Nicholas Witchell has the details at Balmoral for us now. Nicholas, what does it say?
Well, I won't be talking to the rose expert anymore.
I know. But you can ask me anything about peonies. I love peonies.
Oh, flowers. Peonies. Yes,
peonies.
Yes.
Flying behind us.
Take a second.
There it is. Did you see it?
Okay.
There it is again.
Seriously.
There it is again. Man, we're all jumping around.
Okay.
Woo. This is cool.
We're
Man, I'll
really
tell you what,
moving it there. Yeah.
if you need to wake up this
I'm going to get your music going here for you.
Area
so
here.
Everybody knows what
this area over
we're talking
this is hard
about.
to do. The desert over here, still very dry desert. Not a lot of moisture in the desert in the Mojave.